Welcome back to the Underground Broadcast, motherfuckers. Cheers. Happy Friday, everybody.
Live.
Cheers. Let me hit it for you motherfuckers who are here. First, for Super Saiyan Joku. One true motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Loyal as fuck. Here we go, Joku. Cheers for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not unsubscribing. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
I want to have the world's most comfortable pair of ultra soft.
Hey, Burn, don't leave. I got this special thing for Burn the World. Are you still there in the chat? You motherfucker. Don't you leave. Son of a bitch. Got a special guest for you all. Burn the World from the Pumpkin Patch broadcast. It is May the 2nd. And, well, let me just break it down for you. Hopefully you're still there, you son of a bitch. Here you go. This is for you, Burn. I love you on this channel. This motherfucker found me last year, invited me on his podcast. He taught me about Discord, lolicons, what else did he teach me? Oh yeah, about doxing and a bunch of other words these kids know nowadays. Anyways, check this out. This is for you.
We've all seen them on the playground, at the store, walking on the streets. They creep us out and make us feel sick to our stomachs. I'm talking, of course, about ginger kids. Ginger kids are born with a disease which causes very light skin, red hair, and freckles. This disease is called gingivitis, and it occurs because ginger kids have no souls. It is time that we all admit to ourselves that gingers are vile and disgusting.
Burn the World! Happy 45th birthday, motherfucker!
Live.
We love you on this channel. Thank you for being a subscriber. And thank you for letting me go on there and fuck around when you're playing video games. I always go over there. I always fuck around. I go over there and I tell them, take your shirt off in front of all his friends. This guy's a badass. Cheers, motherfucker. And you know why I love you? You want to know why I love you? Because you fucking play Legend of Zelda. My favoriteest fucking game in the world. If you don't believe me, you son of a bitch. Those are all my Zelda amiibos over there. I got all the fucking Zelda amiibos on my wall. Alright? Believe me when I say it, I'm a fan too. Son of a bitch. I love you for playing Zelda. Happy birthday. Take it easy, alright? Don't go crazy. Don't go party with a bunch of hookers and shit. Just take it easy. Thank you. Burn the World. Woke Pack for life. You know what it is.
Live.
Let me hit it for Street Team Tony, who also is here. Let me hit all your intros. Get this out of the way, motherfuckers. Here we go, Tony. Here's for you.
Yeah, but you know, while you were singing that, I wrote another tune, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
What you got that costume on for, man? You ain't no cholo, you're a culo. You ain't no cholo, you're a culo. Takes a lot of cojones to be a cholo. You ain't no goddamn cholo. Why you got that on? Why you got that costume on? Because that's all it is. For you, it's just a costume. Take it off, homie. Take it off.
You better take that shit off and cover up those tattoos before you get deported, Tony. Cheers. Happy Friday, motherfucker. We love you. And let me hit it for our very own, none other than our very own Canuck. And I hope our relationship is still good. Indie Phantom, our governments are currently fighting a trade war, but hopefully me and you, we're still good. You know what I'm saying? But let me hit it for you, Indie Phantom. God bless you. And Canada. It warrants my heart to have you here tonight, Indie Phantom. Thank you for being here, you son of a bitch. And happy belated birthday. It was your birthday in fucking April. Cheers to you. All right, guys. I also want to give it up for Anthony Timmons is here. Holy shit.
I spent 8 years trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply
a dancing clown that's been convicted of 38 murders.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
See anything you like? See anything you like?
Hey, Timmons. Get your ass away from there.
That was badass. Cheers, Timmons. If there's anyone else out there, I'm sorry. I don't see anyone else on the chat. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody who did not unsubscribe, because apparently 2 motherfuckers unsubscribed, but it's okay, because we got 3 new subscribers. I don't know how. I wasn't putting out any fucking content for the past 2 months, but somehow 3 brand new motherfuckers joined us. Maybe they'll be here on the live tonight. We'll see. Anyways. Alright, for everybody who doesn't know, these are our social medias. The Underground Broadcast, Instagram, SonofMan665, because somebody else already had the name. And we don't have a Rumble because nobody watches or follow us on Rumble. Sons of bitches. We need to have like 50 subscribers or some ass. I don't know, I forgot how many. And then they give us a name. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, follow him if you want. I really don't give a shit. Sometimes I don't even keep up with him. We got donations going on. Thanks to everybody, like Super Saiyan Joku, Gomer Kyle, Street Team Tony, and some other donations from last year. We're able to afford AI, a subscription to AI for this week, for a whole year. And I've got tonight 2, because I've been busy working, 2 brand new songs. 10 years in the making. Well, not 10 years in the making. I just made them a few weeks ago. The point is, I haven't made music in 10 years, all right? But Sonofman's, I'm not coming out of retirement, but I don't know. I just felt like I need to get busy and shit. And so I made 2 songs for y'all. And thanks to the help of AI that you all donated for, you're gonna get music videos. And I gotta tell you, they are a trip. So get ready for that tonight. I'll probably play them during the piss breaks or whatever. So anyways, we don't have a goal, but if you all donate, I don't know, maybe we'll upgrade the AI so we can have more tokens and shit. They only give me so many tokens a month and shit. But anyways, we'll talk about that a little bit more later. But yeah, we're never going to get monetized because they're asking for impossible numbers for our channel, just to let you know. But if you guys feel like it, go ahead and go to my channel, like open your computer up before you go to work, open your computer, try to leave it on and shit. Go to YouTube and go to the Underground Broadcast and put a playlist, the longest playlist I have that have like 300-400 videos, and just put play all and go to work and leave it playing. Maybe that'll help us. I don't know. We're never going to make money here. That's all I'm trying to say. Fuck you, YouTube. And I think that's it. Let's get fucking into it, man. It's been a long time coming. Now, you know this is a recap show. I'm not going to recap every single fucking thing that has happened the past, I don't know, how long was we gone for? A month and a half, I think? I don't really remember. It might have been 2 months. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to recap everything. We're only recapping this past week. So I'm going to assume you've kept up with the weekly political, pop culture, and comic book news. Because I ain't gonna fucking go back and tell you what's been happening. Alright? That's on you, not on me. I had to take a break. Cheers, everybody. By the way, how do you all like the new place? Ah, yeah.
Live.
You know what it is, bitches. That's my baby right there. And my little baby right there, right in the bottom. That's my Prince guitar. Check it out. This is what I use when I do my solos. Aw, yeah. Anyways, let's keep it going. Sons of bitches. And we're gonna keep it going with the weekly political news.
Is on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, no ho. Okay.
In the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay?
Richard Nixon, surprisingly, had problems.
You could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center to a...
The dark side is very powerful in Biden.
That's a banana republic without the banana.
I'm being indicted for you. Thanks a lot.
Jesus was arrested.
His gaggle of crackpot lawyers.
I'd say sometimes to a lawyer, are you sure you want to represent me?
His weight is listed 215.
He looks good, and he looks hard.
She'd rather let...
What?
Fucking Trump. Fucking still to this day that gets me that little clip of him having an orgasm. I swear to God. Anyways. So the fucking Pope died on Easter, supposedly. You know, I'm gonna say something about this because this pissing me off ever since this happened. Alright, I'm gonna come straight out and just say it. This guy probably died like a month ago. Maybe even a month and a half. And they've been lying, saying, oh, because nobody's seen him. Nobody's seen him for almost 2 months. Oh, he's sick. He's in bed. He's in the hospital. Don't worry, he's fine. These motherfuckers literally, he died maybe like 2 months ago. They fucking sucked or put that embalming fluid in his body and drained all the liquid and all that. They decomposed and melted all his organs and then sucked it out of him and then filled him full of jelly and shit. And they've been keeping him ice cold in this little freezer, fucking air-conditioned, fucking see-through casket and shit. And they waited until Easter to tell the public, oh, he died today, just like Jesus. Oh, don't worry, everybody. He's going to rise in 3 weeks or 3 days, whatever. Little bunch of crap. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing the show and shit that they did. Not only that, but like I told you, I'm pretty sure this guy's been dead for more than a month. All right? And there's still lines of thousands of motherfucking idiots lining up to see his body. And they're probably being charged too. They're paying. They're saying like, hey, I didn't get to see him when he was alive, so let me go see him when he's dead. You fucking idiots. Oh. I'm gonna drink to this man who actually did die. Because every time a man dies, you gotta sympathize. If you have a penis and another penis dies, you have to sympathize. Because that penis will never, never get to take another piss again. It will never get to come again. It will never get to penetrate. Doesn't matter what it's penetrating, but just in general, penetrate again. And I gotta tell you all, it's a goddamn shame. So here's to you, Pope Francis, whatever, the 17th or whatever. I don't know how many of these motherfuckers there's been. Cheers. See you on the other side. Piece of shit. Yeah. Unfortunately, this should be something people are talking about. But one man stole the show. And it was none other than Trump. Because, for whatever reason, he wore a blue fucking suit. And it's all everybody can fucking talk about. How disrespectful this guy. The fuck is wrong with him, they said. Look, motherfuckers, people dress him. You think he wakes up in the morning and he says, today I'm gonna wear this? Fuck no. He wakes up and somebody tells him, sir. In fact, somebody wakes him up. Sir, it's time to wake up. Sir, put this on. Somebody dressed him like that. He doesn't know. He's 80 years old. You think he knows what the fuck he's doing, motherfucker? At this point, he's basically Biden. They're telling him what to do and shit. I don't see what the big fucking deal is. He's wearing blue. Yeah, so? Big fucking deal. He wasn't the only one wearing blue, motherfuckers. Why are you giving this motherfucker some shit? Joe Biden showed up in a dark blue shirt, blue suit. Everybody says, that's black. No, motherfucker, that's dark blue. It's like a dark navy. Biden is wearing a blue suit too. And so is William. William showed up in a fucking dark navy suit. And that shit looks clean as fuck. Don't even get it started with this fucking Jew over here. I don't know who he is, but he's definitely Jewish. I can tell by his nose. But he's wearing a fucking bright navy suit and shit. So this is obviously some kind of Illuminati ritual saying, you know what? We're the ones that are in power. Everyone else can suck our dicks. Yeah. This is like letting everyone there at the place, because it's a gathering. Oh, someone of importance died. The most richest and most powerful show up. But the elite, the motherfuckers that run the world, the big dicks swinging the cocks, they wear blue. While the rest of the pussies are in black. Cheers!
Live.
Yeah. That's what this is. That's what this was. I don't know what the fucking big deal about it is. He was wearing a blue suit. Leave the man alone. Everybody wears. So the motherfuckers wore blue suits. There was a packed event. I mean, you would have thought this was like fucking the reunion of fucking System of a Down or something. It's crazy. Hey, you know what? Who the fuck is this Indian lady? Who invited her? I'm fucking serious. Look at her, wearing dark sunglasses with a big old fucking smile. You know, why is she even there? She didn't even believe in Christ or Jesus. Yeah. She's not Catholics. Oh, these motherfuckers worship some kind of fucking 6-armed elephant and shit with 4 eyes and I don't know what, how many tusks coming out of their ass. Or cows, something like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert in their religion. I just know she doesn't worship Jesus, okay? That's why she's laughing there that the motherfucker died. She's like, oh, yeah. What a fucking shit show, guys. What a fucking shit show this was. Obviously, this was just for clicks, for bait, to make money. I wonder how much they charged of tickets for these motherfuckers to show up and shit. 50 grand a pop. Motherfucker sitting in the front row. Trump probably paid $5 million for his ticket and shit. Yeah. But you know what, guys? The real truth was right in front of us. And no one fucking noticed. Because right in front of us, right in front of our eyes, in the midst of it all, it was right there for us to witness. Because right behind this little lady, hidden in plain sight, the Dajjal. Yeah, the great Dajjal. Sorry, guys. The deceiver has arrived, and he was right there, sitting in the crowd. This is a real picture. I didn't fucking alter this or nothing. There he is, the Antichrist, for all of you. For all of you to witness. This happened. It was right there. Look at its face. Call me crazy. Look at its face. That is the devil right there. Do you see it? Am I the only one who sees it? That is fucking death. And that is a real picture, motherfucker. That's a real picture. All right, that is fucking death right there at the Pope's funeral, motherfuckers. Think I'm crazy? All right, no, it's not. Check it out. There it is. See, I outlined it for you. There it is. It's fucking death, bro, at the Pope's funeral. And it was there the whole time, watching the devil. Yeah. I'm telling you. This is really fucked. This is a real picture. You think I'm making this up? You think, oh, this guy is making shit up? No, this is a real picture, motherfuckers. I'll show you right now, you sons of bitches. Let me take this shit off. Where's this Indian lady? Fuck you, lady. You see? And right there in the back, where is this fucking thing? All right, well, it's cropped. But trust me, it's a real picture. Go look for this specific picture. The screen's not big enough in our broadcast. We're low production. I'm sorry. Plus, this whole show's being run by a fucking drunk son of a bitch. What do you expect? Sons of bitches. But I'm telling you the truth. This fucking thing was there in the crowd with a hood over itself. Just covering itself. Because it didn't want people to recognize who it was. It's quite obvious who it was. It was death. Oh, what a fucking shit show, you guys. I'm telling you, this is just another Illuminati ritual. They fucking kept this body preserved after it had been dead for a month and a half for their fucking sick-ass fucking rituals and whatever the Catholic Church does and worships Satan and snakes and the demiurge and shit. Anyways, you know, there was at least one good thing that came out of this. I'll tell you that right now. And that was that President Trump managed to take Zelensky aside into the Vatican to have a private conversation. But the media was allowed to be probably 50 feet away so that they could take some pictures. So they took these pictures. But nobody knows what they said, but they were there talking for a long fucking time. Something good happened. Because apparently they're friends now. And we now have minerals from the Ukraine. Trump got them to agree to the mineral deal, and now they're going to give us a bunch of dirt in exchange for weapons. I don't understand why the fuck we need dirt. But whatever, Trump. Fucking, I don't know what game they're playing. But you know what? I think this is like a game of Risk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw me play Risk on the Nintendo Switch that one time. You gotta pick your moves and think about what country you're gonna attack and who you're gonna side with and shit. So fuck you, Zelensky, for now. You son of a bitch. No more millions. We're only gonna give you millions if you give us dirt. So he's gonna give us dirt in exchange for millions. No more free money. We're getting dirt. Apparently this has pissed off Putin. I don't know if Trump's gonna fucking meet with him or give him a call, but for right now, I think Russia is officially our enemy again. God damn it. We'll see how this turns out. But since we are talking about fucking the troll man himself, let's keep it going. Because he been going along with this whole fucking, I'm gonna run a third term. The media has been getting pissed. This fucking troll went on his website and now he's selling merchandise, everybody. Fucking beer koozies. Look who he's fucking targeting here, motherfuckers. Fucking trucker hats, Gulf of America. Shut the fuck up, Trump!
Live.
This crazy son of a bitch. He's probably making a fortune off of this merch. I'm serious. There are motherfuckers that they may not wear this in public, but they'll order it and they'll have it there in their house. And whenever their fucking their mother-in-laws or their sister-in-laws comes in, they fucking put on this shit. How you doing? And just to piss them the fuck off. All right, that's what I would do. I would buy all this shit, and as soon as the person that I don't like comes to my house, I put all this shit on. Cheers! Live. Oh, what a troll, man. His administration, you know, and he's not coming up with this. His administration, his people are coming up with this. Oh, the media's saying it. Fuck it. Let's start selling shirts. I mean, come on, man. Come on. How stupid do you have to be to believe that he can actually run a third term? The only way this son of a bitch can run a third term is literally on the year or the months priors to the election, whenever that is. What is it, 2028? Months prior to the election in November, if there is war, if America has to go to war, the president has to stay. That's the only rule. He has to stay because they cannot have a transition during war. He's not gonna run again, you goddamn fools. And he's making more millions off of all these motherfuckers. Cheers for him, you know what I'm saying? And cheers for his people who are smart. They're all like, they want to say this? Let's make some money off of them. It's like the guy fucking, the Elvis is his manager. He said, we're selling I Love Elvis, but we're also going to sell them with the buttons that say I Hate Elvis. We're going to make money from both motherfuckers. The motherfuckers that hate you, we're going to make shirts for them. That guy was smart and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about money. Trump knows money. His people know money. Fuck you. That's what I got to say. Anyways, fucking Trump keeping going. But we're going to keep on going. All right? Because this is my favorite. If I was going to buy a shirt, this is the one I would buy to really piss someone off. Live. Mr. Trump, this week, he publicly embarrassed this fucking woke as fuck reporter from ABC News, Terry Mora. Because if it was Mora, it would have two R's, but this motherfucker's white as fuck. So you know goddamn well it's Mora. Terry Mora. Yeah. This guy was trying to... Trump apparently chose him. So this is the one... He's the one I want him to interview me. Alright, so they got him. My Trump is bad, alright? Fuck you. I don't do impressions. That was the other guy. Fuck you. He who should not be named. I hate you. Anyways, this motherfucker was trying to question Trump on the illegal deportation of that son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That Marisa Trucha, the guy who beat his wife and his girlfriend, and he fucking locked his kids in a car and all his ass, and he got deported, and then they're all crying like, "Oh, he's not a gang member. Bring him back." And shit. This guy was trying to school Trump, and I'm just gonna give you a little snippet because this is what everybody's been talking about this week.
He wasn't a member of a gang, and then they looked, and on his knuckles he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
He had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS-13.
That was Photoshopped. So let me
That was Photoshopped. Terry, you can't do that. Hey, they're giving you the big break of a lifetime. You know, you're doing the interview. I picked you because, frankly, I never heard of you, but that's okay. I picked you, Terry, but you're not being very nice. He had MS-13 tattooed.
We'll agree to disagree. I want to move on to something else.
Terry, do you want me to show you the picture?
I saw the picture.
And you think it was Photoshopped? Well,
here we go.
Don't Photoshop it. Go look at his hand. He had MS-13.
He did have tattoos that can be interpreted that way. I'm not an expert on them. I want to turn to Ukraine, sir.
Terry,
I want to get to Ukraine.
No. He had MS, as clear as you can be, not interpreted. This is why people no longer believe the news, because
when
it's
he was
fake
photographed
news.
in El Salvador, they aren't there. But let's just go. They aren't there when he's in El Salvador.
They weren't there, but they're there now, right?
No,
but
they're in your picture.
Terry,
Ukraine, sir.
He's got MS-13 on his knuckles.
All right.
Okay?
We'll take a look at that.
You do such a disservice.
We'll take a look at that, sir.
Why don't you just say, yes, he does, and, go on to something else?
It's contested.
Why don't you just say, yes, he does, and, go on to something else?
It's contested.
Why don't you just say it, all right? Just say it. Just say it, all right? I chose you, Terry. I chose you. You're not being very nice.
Live.
Well, I think it's safe to say that good old Terry Moore over here just fucking ended his career. And he'll probably never get to interview anybody exciting ever again. It's true. If he's lucky, they might let him interview one of the Kardashians. I don't know. He might be thrilled about that shit. Yeah, but oh well, this motherfucker. Oh, fucking Terry Mora. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons to stay up to date with all your weekly political news with the Son of Man and the Woke Pack.
Live.
Speaking of Woke Pack, let's give it up for our very own Gomer fucking Kyle.
What's your name, scumbag?
Gomer Pyle.
Private Pyle, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to wipe that stupid-looking grin off your face, or I will gouge out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. 1, 2, 3.
Shazam.
Cheers, Gomer. I love you. But don't worry about this Terry Mora, because Trump brought receipts. This motherfucker likes bringing receipts. There it is, motherfucker. Fuck you, Terry. You want to talk down to the president of the United States, of this greatest country that's ever been fucking created in the past 2,000 years since Jesus Christ was born. We're better than the Romans and the Greeks, you dick. We have smartphones and shit. And clean water, sort of. Sometimes it fucks up. We gotta fucking boil the water, but it's okay. They let us know before because they realize a bunch of people landed in the hospital and they figure it out. But it's okay if you're one of the ones that got infected. Well, don't drink water all the time. Just buy it at the store like I do. Anyways, sorry about that. There it is. The proof is in the pudding, he says. MS-13, because the marijuana stands for the M. The smiley face stands for the S. Could also have been a snake or a picture of Salma Hayek would have been acceptable as well. The 1 is a cross. It could be also a penis. And a 3 for Kalaka. Into the 3rd cranium letter of the alphabet, C. Everybody knows that. Everybody. And I'm not even a gang member. You know what I'm saying? The only gang I'm part of is the... Live. You know how we do? When we do what it is that we do, bitches. Yeah! You know, I gotta say, that is probably the one fucking place I never finished getting tattooed. I was gonna get love and hate. Yeah. And I never did it. Oh well. There's still time. I actually want to inject dye into the white part of my eye and shit. Yeah. Like glowing dye. So at night it glows in the dark and shit, and I can see without having to turn on the lights. That would be badass. I saw some guy in prison. They did it to some guy in prison. He looks fucking crazy. Cheers. Anthony Wyndham is back. Cheers, Wyndham.
Live.
Oh, yeah, Wyndham, you're the shit, you motherfucker. Thank you for being here, you son of a bitch. Cheers. All right, let's move on. Because Trump and his administrations have been on fire. The ICE, the Department of the Department of Immigration and Custom Enforcement has been on fire. And this past weekend, they busted an illegal underground fucking club. This is a club. I'll play this video for you, but I want you all to get the story and shit. In Colorado Springs, USA. Anybody over there in Colorado? This might have happened down the street. Bunch of motherfuckers had an illegal club after hours. At 2 a.m., the doors would open. You go in there. At 2:30, the doors close and are sealed shut until 10 a.m. the next day. What goes on there? Anything goes. And I mean anything. You think I'm playing? You'll see right now. You're about to see. Anything goes in there. So the police went in there and they tried to get them to open the door. They wouldn't come out. They called for backup. They brought the SWAT teams. Everybody got armor because there was tons of people in this. And it's an unmarked building. The windows are all blacked out. You just hear noise from the inside. Noise like boom, boom, boom. Take that, take that, take that. Shit like that. It sounded like a Diddy party, they said. They said, oh shit, he must have escaped from jail, they said. So they went there. Nobody opened the door. They said, fuck it, get in there. And they started smashing the windows. As soon as they started smashing the windows, everybody started running out. Oh, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah, motherfucker. The cops were ready to bust all these motherfuckers. They found drugs. They found ecstasy, fentanyl, cocaine, marijuana. They found they found a bunch of shit, man. They found 150 illegals that ICE immediately booked and took back to El Salvador. They found gang members and shit. Prostitutions, gays, homosexuals, non-binaries, some people that identify as objects, they said. This was crazy. Oh, and underage women. Yeah, this was a typical Didi type of party. I think people, maybe one of these guys must have gone to a Didi party and he wanted to recreate it. This is good. This is what the Trump administration is trying to get rid of, all the filth in this country. This disgustingness. Look at all these disgusting. Those women are wearing sweatpants. How the fuck? How dare you go to a goddamn club in sweatpants, you disgusting whore. Oh, god damn it. Look at that big ass on that one. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Live.
Oh, yeah. This is crazy, motherfuckers. Oh, everybody went to jail or got deported. Look at this woke as fuck. Did you guys see that guy? Let me fucking rewind that shit. Let me rewind that shit. That is the highlight of the night. This fucking guy right here showing up. I'm telling you, anything goes at this party. Look at this fucking guy. And that's a guy, motherfucker. He's wearing fucking panties and high heels. The one in the middle, the one behind the one in the red, motherfuckers. Oh, right there. Oh my god. Look at all those guys are going back to Colombia, to El Salvador. You're getting deported, you bitches. Cocaine, fentanyl, ecstasy. They found drugs up everyone's ass because they fucking cavity searched everybody. Everybody's ass and pussies was searched, and they found stuff in everybody's. Look at that. He's throwing up the MS-13. Did you see that? He was throwing it with his fingers. Called Trump. Trump will tell you. He knows gang signs like me. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, there he is. There's the motherfucker.
Live.
Oh yeah, look, even the guy in the pink shirt, shirt's even like, what the fuck's going on? Who is that? Oh my god, you imagine fucking going to a party with these fucking guys and women and non-binaries and trans and identifies as objects and shit. I think the only normal one is that black kid. He's all like, I thought Travis Scott was performing tonight. I bought a ticket. I didn't know there was gonna be this. Fucking guy. Cheers. Oh my god. No, this ain't Photoshop, motherfucker. This is real. This went down. Oh my god. This is I couldn't believe this. This went down. All this went down, man. In Colorado Springs. Live. I don't know what the fuck my uncle is doing there, but I think I just found the answer to my family. My family's been wondering where the motherfucker's been for months. Hey, he's in jail. Probably in El Salvador. Cheers, everybody. You see, the Trump administration is doing good. They really are. They really are, motherfuckers. And everybody's trying to hate, saying, oh, he hates Mexicans. He deported the guy. The guy with the tattoos. Hey, he's a gang member and he beat his wife and locked his child up in a car when it was fucking 80 degrees outside, all right? The guy's not a good human being. He deserves to be deported. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if you cause any fucking trouble in another country, They're not gonna keep you. They're gonna deport you back to America, you dumbass. Why the fuck shouldn't we do the same to these assholes? Especially if they're not fucking natural born citizens and ass. They're fucking breaking the law, beating women and shit. And look at all these assholes over here. All these. Half of the motherfuckers at the party did get fucking taken by ICE. I'm not lying. You look up this report and shit. Son of Man doesn't lie. Son of Man says the truth. All right, everybody else is fake news. Trump says it all the time. They're fake news. This is the real news right here. I'm showing you the proof of the pudding. God damn it. You're trying to give Trump slack. All right? Trump doesn't hate Mexicans. He just wants the criminals, the drug dealers, the hookers, the gays and homosexuals out of here. He's a good guy. If you don't believe me, just ask my good friend, Street Team Tony. He knows all about Trump and Trump's love. Oh, yeah! Cheers, Tony!
Live.
Oh, yeah, fucking Tony, living it up with Trump. Oh, he got in there good, Tony. Cheers! Yeah, fucking Tony looking like, what did you say? Looking like the Mexican Joe Rogan, motherfucker. Look at you wearing that, the fucking, the bling, like some kind of fucking Chapo and shit. Who do you think you are, motherfucker? You're gonna get plopped. You better be careful showing off like that. Cheers.
Live.
Oh, yeah. I gotta love AI. We gotta love AI. Hey, I told you guys, you know, you've told me, you asked me for something, the guys who donated and paid for it, I'll send you something. This was Tony's request and shit. Luckily, I saved enough credits. You know, I was like, I gotta remember, I gotta leave these minute credits so I can help out Tony. Because I fucking wasted everything on the music videos that you guys are gonna see in a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be badass. New songs from the Son of Man. It's been 10 years since I've made music. I hope you guys like it. But anyways, let's keep this going, because we're not done. Because Trump has figured out something that many prophets, scholars, and goddamn philosophers have been saying for centuries. And that is that the pen is mightier than the sword. That's right. And with a swipe of a pen, this man is bringing changes across the board. And in a fucking crazy executive order, the United States of America will now require all licensed truck drivers to speak the Native American language.
Live.
Now, if only they can do this for the drive-thrus, because I'm getting sick and tired of going to the McDonald's or to the fucking Whataburger or to fucking even the Chinese place and having somebody asking me in Spanish, ¿puedo tomar su orden? Look, motherfucker, just because I live in a city where 90% of us are actually brown and can fucking speak the actual language you're fucking telling me, doesn't mean I should actually be speaking it to you. Because we're actually on this side of the border, and you better start speaking some English, you son of a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. This is crazy. He is forcing truck drivers to know English. I guess all the fucking state troopers and the people at the weigh stations and everybody in any checkpoint from the Border Patrol is sick and tired of trying to explain to all these Salvadorians and all these Guatemalan truck drivers what the fuck you need to do around here. You're going the wrong way. We drive on the right side of the street in this country, you idiot. And here, red means stop, you dumbass. See that? Stop. Estope. That means stop, dumbass. Trump is not playing. He's not playing, man. And quite frankly, I'm starting to get nervous because it's only a matter of time before your skin color is going to fucking be an issue.
live.
Don't worry, guys. Hopefully the Chinese will invade. And I've been studying my Mandarin, okay? Ni hao. Cheers! Actually, I think that's Japanese. I don't know what that is. Look, don't worry. I heard it on one of these fucking shows for children. They teach them how to speak other languages. It works. Cheers. But that's not the only executive act and fucking shit that's been passed this week. No, my friends. Because this week, the fucking government passed the Take It Down Right Now Act. That's right. In a win for all women and feminine men who have been abused sexually by other women. Everywhere. And this is actually a loss to all the perverts and pornographers out there. Porn connoisseurs, as they say. The Take It Down Now Act will now force any pornographic site to take down any video if someone requests it. Within 2 days, they gotta take it down. If somebody says, hey, that's the video of my ex-boyfriend fucking me with his black friend, and I'm not his girlfriend anymore, and he uploaded it to the internet, you better take it down. Well, guess what? The website's gonna have to take it down. Yep, it's happening. It's true, fellas, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better get on the internet and start downloading all those homemade and girlfriends and ex-wives and all those shitty fucking videos on VHS before you are never going to see them ever again. Because now every woman in America is going to demand from every fucking pornographic site, take my video down. And they will have to do it. Within 2 days. Yep. Don't worry about it. I have 4 terabytes stored already. Of all the ex-girlfriends, cuckoldings, and fucking ex-girlfriends, ex-wives. All the shit. Some chick I met at a bar. All that. I have it right there in a fucking hard drive. No one's ever taken that from me. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have to come to my house and take it. Sons of bitches. Cheers!
Live.
And one of the biggest supporters, as you see, has been none other than Mr. Ted Cruz. Coming straight out of the Lone Star State over here, motherfucker. Probably because his daughter has a bunch of fucking porn tapes, sucking dicks, a bunch of fucking the football team and shit like that online. And he's been pissed and been trying to fucking take it down ever since. Well, now he's gonna get his way and his daughter will no longer be fucked on the internet for everyone to masturbate to. What a goddamn shame. I saw it. She's not that good looking. Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna bother me. That's all I'm gonna say. But one of the biggest supporters, believe it or not, was none other than Melania Trump. Yeah. She supported this bill. She showed up when this fucking bill was passed. She signed the paper. She was there posing for pictures, and she was speaking some fucking weird Russian, Slovakian fucking language that I can't fucking pronounce. You need to copy and paste this shit to Google Translate to find out what the fuck this foreign bitch is saying. Because I sure as fuck don't know. I only speak American and Mexican, not Spanish, Mexican. Unfortunately, I was raised by 2 Mexicans who didn't know English in America. Fucking makes no sense. From birth, I was fucking raised to fail. Do you imagine growing up in France and your parents teaching you Chinese from birth? That's basically what they did to me. Fuck you. Anyways. How dare she, the first lady, come on here, talk about, I want to pass this bill with Senator Ted Cruz and shit. You know damn well that this bitch just wants her porn removed from the fucking internet. Because she's been posing nude since she was fucking 18 years old. In fact, this was back in Russia or Slovakia or wherever the fuck she's from. So she was actually 16 when she started doing porn. Alright, so that was a long time ago. Trump's been masturbating to this bitch since she was 16 years old. And all she wants is this bill to be passed so she can get all her pornography off the internet. Well, you know what? Fuck you. That's what the Son of Man says. Because before you manage to take your fucking porn pictures on the internet, I'm gonna show everyone here what it is you brought to the table, bitch. Cheers! God bless the First Lady and all her youth. She don't look like that anymore, but goddamn bless these pictures on the internet. Y'all better go and download them. Oh, I was all gonna say, cheers! Live. All right, let's take this down before we get banned from YouTube. One of the most important shits that was actually passed. That me, if you're anything like me, and what I went through in the past 2 months in ass, struggling every day, paying bills, living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to pay your rent. The rent keeps going up every fucking year. They raise it. They want deposits. They want first months, last month's deposit, pet deposit, insurance, pet insurance, fucking fire shit, and you have to pay electricity and water and everything and shit. And plus, the mailboxes don't work around here, so you gotta go to the fucking post office to pick up your mail. It's fucking hell out there. You all know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're anything like the Son of Man. Luckily, something to help us poors out there was passed. It actually passed. They said, oh, let's throw these goddamn poors a fucking bone, so we can get some votes next election. And they passed the rent stabilization bill, HB 1217 they call it. Apparently, this is going to stabilize by limiting the rent and the fee increases and opening more tenancies to blacks and browns and hopefully non-binaries and transsexuals and shits of that nature. Yeah. No longer will they only say only whites allowed. That's what they're saying. I don't know if it's true. They could very easily say, oh, we tried, but no blacks or browns applied. It's a bunch of lies. I mean, I could do the same thing, you know. I would do the same thing if I was the owner, but I'm not the owner. I'm the one applying, so it pisses me off when they do it to me. But if I was the owner, I would so do it because I don't want people fucking up my place. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's keep it going, motherfuckers. This sounds like a good thing. And I know you say, oh, the Son of Man doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's crazy. He's not educated. He didn't go to one of these Ivy League schools and shit. Well, yeah, I didn't. But you know what? I have the internet. And the internet, you can learn anything. And here are the facts right here. So you don't say, oh, Son of Man is lying. No, here are the facts right here. There was 3 versions of this shit. And the one they picked and passed was the Senate version. It went in the middle. Right? Because the House proposed one. Then they both thought about something. But they passed the one in the middle is what they passed. All right? From now on, there's only going to be a 10% increase in your rent. Right? I don't know what that means. But 10% sounds very little. Sounds like a dime, right? So out of $100, let's just say you're paying $700 of rent. They're only going to raise it $70. Actually, that's kind of a lot. $770. So fuck you. Anyways, it could have been higher. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they raised mine higher. They raised me $160. Sons of bitches. Yeah, anyways. It says single-family homes not owned by corporation or real estate and investment trusts. That means that they're not going to raise the rent for families. Hey, fuck you. I'm single. They need to stop the rent for us singles, not just the families and shit. I gotta go fuck a bitch and get her pregnant. I don't want to call her back. Pay child support. And then you're going to give me a break? Fuck you. And it says it also exempts newly constructed units less than 15 years old. That's a fucking win. Fuck you, rich motherfuckers with your condos. Your rent's going to go up. But not the rest of us who are living in shitty buildings. I'm living in a shitty building right now. My rent better not go up is all I'm going to try to say, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, fellas, I mean, overall, I think in the long run, this is really, really good news all around for everyone. Unfortunately, this will not take effect until July 1st, 2045. Oh, God bless your politicians and your fucking senators and your congressmen and all your representatives that you vote for, because once more they have fucked us in the ass. They have given us something that we need right now, but they're giving it to us 25 years from now. Fuck you. 20 years from now. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do math in my head. Gotta think about it. I'm not Elon Musk. I'm not an AI. Sons of bitches. That's bullshit. 20 years? I'm probably gonna die in the next 10. In my lifestyle. I'm just being honest with you. This is ass. So, you know, the world's probably gonna end before that. We're all gonna keep on paying high rent prices until we die. Because goddamn, the people that we vote for to make decisions for us apparently are fucking idiots. And millionaires that don't care about us. Cheers to that. But that's it for the goddamn political news of today, or this week. Which brings me to my next thing. It's time for the first music video premiere. Because I need to take a leak. I need to take a piss so bad. So here you go. Give you guys my first music track in over 10 years. It took me a while to get into the groove. It took me a while to fucking actually make the beat. It took me a while to think of lyrics. Believe me, it took me a while. It took me a while to get back into the groove after 10 years. Believe me, it took a while. But I think I found my stepping. So I got you guys 2 songs, but you're only going to hear one right now, and then on the next break, you'll hear the other one. I'm giving you the heavy one first. All right? And then you can get the slow one. Once we're more drunk and more high towards the end. All right, let me go take a leak. Enjoy this music video. We'll be right back with our goddamn pop culture breakdown and celebrity ass of the week. Everybody, enjoy this.
I've been asleep too damn long, 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Resurrected king like Kong, killer Godzilla coming out the bone. I've been asleep too damn long, 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Manifested world so wrong, false creator known it all along. I'm wide awake in your matrix, high as fuck, see the real, not the fake shit. Fresh nugs, blue pills, and some vape hits. Got my soul seeing stars like I'm on a spaceship. Ground control to Major Tom. Tell the world I see the flames from the atom bomb. It's time to say your prayers and sing those songs and hope that napalm's weak to all your stupid little charms. It's all irrelevant to the sheep in the farms. You're stuck in televised dreams while smoking cancer cigars. And if you ever believe you'd only see from afar, that's why I know it's all fake and I don't care anymore. I've been asleep too damn long, 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Resurrected king like Kong, killer Godzilla coming out the bone. I've I've been asleep too damn long. 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Manifested world so wrong. False creator known it all along. The new Mitreya, the mind flayer, here to expose archons who are programmed to enslave ya. They love to pay ya and entertain ya and keep you in a prison that was built here to contain ya. With your smartphone, they detain ya. They digitize your thoughts with their updates, they constrain ya. A 3D world without a holy savior, conditioned to indulge in misery and human failure. But it's okay, cause the sun rises to save ya. Blind you with his light, bring you down to ways of theta. So wake on up and reprogram your data and stop negative energy that's feeding alligators. I've been asleep too damn long. 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Resurrected king like Kong. Killer Godzilla coming out the bone. I've been asleep too damn long. 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Manifested world so wrong. False creator known it all along. You're still sleeping. I'm still dreaming. I feel messed up when I wake up, cause a lizard on my back got me fucked up. Bitches feeding on my life like a sippy cup. Feel the skin shed it off, now the reptiles run amok. I'm about to light it up, I'm talking Super Saiyan Ultra Ego, watch me fucking power up. Been asleep too damn long. 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Resurrected king like Kong. Killer Godzilla coming out the bone. I've been asleep too damn long. 6 feet deep underground, still strong. Manifested world so wrong. False creator known it all along. Son of man. Fuck the demiurge.
Let's keep it going with the goddamn show. We'll get to it, to another video later on, you guys. Later on tonight. The next piss break. You'll get the last video. Alright. Let's keep it going. With the goddamn pop culture breakdown. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button to stay up to date with your weekly political, pop culture, and comic book nerd shit news. Let's get the sad, depressing news out of the way. Because unfortunately, my heart was shattered this past weekend, actually. Let me get a bowl for this, because goddammit, even retelling the story is already aching my heart. It's really, really aching my heart that I'm about to say. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart. I just don't think he'd understand. 'Cause if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he'd probably run up and kill this man. Ooh! God damn it!
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Fucking shit. Billy Ray Cyrus posted a picture of him hugging Elizabeth Hurley, announcing their brand new relationship. Now, I honestly, genuinely thought that maybe somebody was trolling and that this wasn't real. This was some kind of deep fake, fucking Photoshop, AI. I've been using AI. Believe me when I said this is some fucking AI bullshit. And then she posted this. Fuck you.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
This is sad in so many levels. Number one, she's smoking hot. at her fucking age, 50-something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Son of man is drunk and high. He's not gonna do no research for you. All right? Fuck you. You don't know how I live. I live day to day, motherfucker. How do you fucking live? You want me to do this show? What I need is money so I can hire some white people to do this show, and I just show up like the other son of a bitch. Fuck you. He who should not be named. Show up at the end of the day and do nothing. That's what I need to be doing. Doing all the work. Fuck you. Yeah. Ah, this is disappointing. She's hot as fuck. And unfortunately, apparently, more like it, she likes dirty, hairy, smelly fucking dick. And heroin or drugs. I don't know what the fuck he's on. But yeah, they're on drugs together. God damn it. He's gonna fucking ruin her, is all I'm saying. Her whole image, her whole persona, it's just tainted with the smell of drunkenness and not shaven or bathed in over a week. And apparently she likes that. She likes smelly, hairy dick. She likes, she likes it seasoned, as they say. Probably gonna be on heroin too. Showing ecstasy pills in her ass, and who knows what else they're gonna do. God damn it. This is a tragedy. This is worse than a celebrity dying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, we're moving on from this fucking tragedy. I'm pissed about it. Kind of sad about it too. Kind of hoping that maybe I'm dreaming and it's not real. But let's be honest, I think we've all been dreaming the past fucking 10 years. Because life has been crazy. The past 10 years. Doesn't even look real. Anyways. This week, none other than, sorry about that. There's a drunken high motherfucker trying to run the show, like I said. We need someone white, sober, Mormon, preferably, with a thick skin. He's not gonna fucking quit after a day of me yelling obscenities at them, showing them my dick or ass. Yeah, that's why I need running the show for me. Because at this point, I've been drinking before. I started drinking before I started putting on my makeup. And I just started having fun putting on my makeup. Oh yeah, this is always a good time. And I'm naked too when I'm doing it. But yeah, I'm fucking smashed right now, and we're not even halfway through the show, you dicks. Yeah, hope you're ready for this. The return of the underground broadcast. And Bill Belichick, who this week, look at this disgusting fucking piece of shit. This week he got interviewed by none other than CBS Morning Sports News or whatever the fuck. I don't watch TV. But it was from something like that and shit. And the interview was totally fucking hijacked. And he was basically embarrassed and shamed and made everyone's vision or, the perception that this guy walks around swinging a big fucking dick. I mean, after all, this guy is worth $75 million. So he's swinging that shit around left and right. It basically just killed that image right away. This interview did. What a shame. And guess what? It was hijacked by none other than his very own, more than half his age, 24-year-old girlfriend, Jordan Hudson. All right, that's like a 50-year age gap, just to let you know. All right, 50 years gap. This guy, she wasn't even born when this guy was losing his virginity. Some fucking cheerleader or some shit. Who knows what the fuck? This 24-year-old little hussy. She fucking hijacked his interview and totally embarrassed him in front of the world. No, I gotta tell you the truth. They didn't show this interview. They showed the interview, but you know, like CBS then later uploaded and showed like some of the behind the scenes shit. But basically, this little girl was in the face, would stand up and talk to him, and was telling him what to say, interrupting the interview, and saying, "Don't say that. No, we don't like that question. Skip to the next one." The whole time. I'm going to show you a small little clip because this is all CBS. Just CBS is a gotcha journalism. Then this was supposed to be like one of these badass fucking, because he's releasing a book and shit. This is one of these badass interviews, but this shit went down and CBS decided to turn this into a story. Ah, the motherfuckers. But here's a short clip of how embarrassing and awkward this was.
You have Jordan right over there. How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
Cheers!
Smoke weed every day.
Live.
I should have started with the weed. I know I fucked up. Anyways. Dude, her fucking face says it all. Oh, she's 24. You're 74. That's a 50 age gap. How did you two meet? We're not talking about this. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Dude, the rumor is, this is just a rumor, right? That she met him, or that they met through Instagram. She posts pictures in the bikini, showing her thong, twerking, or some shit like that, taking some jello shots off of somebody's body or some shit like that. She's a cheerleader too. They flip her around and toss her in the air and shit. They said this guy DM'd her on Instagram. Hey, what's up, baby? And right away, since she's a cheerleader in college, she knows exactly who this guy is. And she knows exactly how much he's worth. And so this little bitch right away said, oh yeah, cha-ching. How dick could his dick be, really? That's what she said, and I think she's right. She's right. I think she's right, fellas. Oh my God, what a crazy little bitch, man. He won his first Super Bowl when she was like 2. Fucking Gomer. Cheers! Dude, like, shit. But this guy losing his virginity, this little girl, her parents hadn't even met. They haven't even met to fucking even conceive her or even think about, like, oh, I'm attracted to this person. This guy was fucking and this little girl hadn't even been thought of. Oh my God. This is crazy shit, bro. Insanity is what I say. But you know what? If she's over there controlling all aspects of his life, his interview, she even sent an email after this to every publicist and shit because he's supposed to be promoting his book, his memoir, or whatever the fuck he wrote about, whatever the fuck football shit. She's sending emails that he wrote, but it sounds like it sounds like a fucking 24-year-old typed out the email like, what up, y'all? How's it doing? Hashtag and all this shit. At the end, signed Bill Belichick. Like she's sending fucking, just embarrassing, bros. But she's sending all these emails saying, from now on, this is what we want from the interviews, and you better stick to the subject matters. We're talking about his book, not his private life and shit. Yeah. Nobody wants to know that you're a gold-digging hussy, you little whore. Oh, yeah, we all know it from the start.
Live.
Oh, my God. You know what? I'm really ashamed of her, though. Because if she's there trying to make this money from this fucking son of a bitch, you know, running his life, kind of being his agent, his manager, don't ask that question and shit. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, you dumb little girl, you could have dressed the man properly. Look at him. He looks like a goddamn homeless you just picked off fucking downtown, right there by the fucking jail and shit. You know, have you ever been to the... I know, motherfuckers. If you live in a city, I know you have gone downtown to around the block to where the jail is, the county jail. And there's crazy people hanging out around there. Probably because they just got out and shit. And they're trying to score drugs and shit. That's what he looks like, man. He looks fucked. His shirt is torn. It's faded. It used to be purple. It looks gray now. He's got holes, torn holes in his shirt. You think I'm playing? Here's the fucking back of the shirt. It's got holes in the back on the side also. This little girl, you're trying to not bring attention to your whorish ways, that you're a gold-digging little whore, and that this man, he's senile. Obviously, you're controlling his life and his money and his pocket and his little dick. All you do is slap it and he comes. You just go peep and he comes right away and shit. This is easy, an easy lick for you, little whore. At the very least, dress him up properly. You're embarrassing the man and his legacy. Fucking gold-digging whore. God damn it. Look, I don't accept and I don't approve of this kind of lifestyle. Oh, this guy's old and he can't take care of himself. Let me fucking use him and take all his money. I don't approve of that kind of shit. I really don't. But god damn it. If you're gonna do it, at least do it properly. Dress him right. Don't embarrass the man. Alright? Fuck. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, enough of Billy Belichick. Cheers to the man, though, because he's fucking the shit out of that little girl. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Live.
Imagine you motherfuckers are 74 years old and you're fucking a 25-year-old. Or 24-year-old. Sorry, she's 24. That's insane. 50 years is a lot. That's all I gotta say. I don't mind 20. I don't even mind 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But you're asking for 50 years. You're crazy. It's a little girl, you dumb son of a bitch. Somebody should arrest this man. Who knows how young he's actually gone, how far he's gone. Cheers. All right. Let's get into it. I don't like to get into it, but unfortunately we have to at least once a week. And since it's been 2 months, you know, it's been a long time coming. Especially for him. But let's get into the nitty gritty Diddy.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Live.
Oh, Diddy. Fucking Diddy. Alright. This week, this crazy, debaucherous son of a bitch was offered a plea deal that would have guaranteed him a very low sentence if he was found guilty. And he went to court and he said, fuck no. I don't even have a sound for that. I need to get that dun dun dun. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get it. You know what? Let me make a quick note. Because I'm drunk and high and I'm not gonna remember. I'm just gonna put dun dun dun. There you go. I'll remember tomorrow when I'm sober. Cheers. By the way, this is an actual artist rendition. A very shitty artist. This motherfucker. I don't know why they don't hire better people. I am goddamn dead serious. I knew 2 people from back when I was young in high school that could airbrush or fucking oil paint and make it look like a fucking picture that you took on your fucking, a photograph picture. It would look that real. I don't know why they don't hire someone like those people that I grew up with. Who knows what they're doing nowadays? They weren't really my friends. I just saw their talents because I was in class with them. They were my friends. They were pussies. Anyways. But I was wondering, how come they don't hire people like that motherfucker? Because what is this? The lawyer there? Her neck is stretched like a giraffe. I don't know what the fuck P. Diddy looks like, but apparently he looks like he looks like Morgan Freeman nowadays. He's got gray hair and he's thin. I don't know if that's really how he looks like. And then we got Pedro Pascal over there with a Fantastic Four sitting right behind him and shit. This shit pisses me off. But anyways. So yeah, this guy said no to the plea deal. Well, let me just school some of you guys because I started watching Law and Order this week because I wanted to know what the fuck this meant. And the article that I was reading, well, it was too goddamn boring and long and I didn't want to fucking sit there and my head was hurting too because I was really high and shit. I got some really good strains, motherfucker. Street Deep Tony. Got some of that fucking Maui Wowie and that mince runts, motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
So I got some good strains. But yeah, I didn't look this up, so I started watching the Law and Order, and I found out that the reason why this asshole probably didn't take the plea deal is that if he would take the plea deal, it basically, he is confessing that he is guilty. So for whatever reason, P. Diddy thinks, or at least his attorney thinks, that he could win this case. We'll see. We'll see. I think this case starts at the end of May. I don't quite remember. I'm gonna try to pretend here and know all the facts, like I told you. I'm not one of these fucking guys. I don't have a white guy doing all the shit for me. If I had a white guy right now working for me, I had the money. There's a white guy over there, and he could be talking to me right here. You all don't hear him, but I hear him. Or I would have a little computer screen right here, and he's talking to me there and typing in, "You're fucking up. Say this instead." And I would be saying it like all badass and shit. But we don't have that kind of money or production. Right? Another thing is just live, improvise on the spot. Live right now. I don't know. If you watch it tomorrow, it's not live. Fuck you. But cheers to everybody's here live. Oh, yeah. Right, we're going off the trails. I don't know. I'm drunk and high. All right. Let's just... Fuck you. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all motherfuckers start distracting me with your comments and your hashtag smoke weed every day. And the motherfucker over here doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Fuck you. Super Saiyan Joku. I love you. Cheers.
Smoke weed every day.
But anyways, fuck you, Diddy, and fuck your debaucherousness. I can't wait. I don't think they're going to show it live, but goddamn well, we're going to read every article we can, and we're going to tell everybody, update them every day. As soon as your trial starts, you son of a bitch. You deserve everything you get. And let's just, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hit it one more time for him because I goddamn love that little song.
I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
He does. He even did a little spin. That son of a bitch.
Live.
It seriously, it reminded me of like a little kid doing a dance and shit. Oh, motherfucking Diddy. We're done with Diddy. Now let's celebrate and bring it back down to reality with none other than the Yeezy.
I had plastic surgery because I was trying to look good for y'all.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answer.
I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
A goddamn god. You ain't on that level, so don't even try. Don't even fucking try. And in case you want to say, oh, Kanye's crazy, Kanye's nuts, he's a lunatic, and then fuck him, he's autistic and bipolar. Well, you know what, motherfucker? He's a billionaire. Uh-huh. That's right. He's a motherfucking billionaire. How much money you got? Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Call him crazy, call him nuts, call him whatever you want, but at the end of the day, that motherfucker is a billionaire. Yeah, and we're not. That man is a goddamn god. Anyways, this week, he dropped Donda 2, an album, by the way, that could only previously be fucking heard through the stem player, which would run you a cool fucking, what was it, $200 for this fucking thing that you would buy online and shit. $200 for a stem player. And this is the only way those people got the album. This is the only album I didn't have. I have it now. All right? Yeah. It's fucking dope. All right? It's fucking dope. I'm not going to try to sing it because I'm afraid I am going to get copywritten strike because Yeezy is not fucking around when it comes to these fucking things over here. Sorry about that. I'm high and drunk as fuck. But it's been a hit right now. It already has millions of views across every platform. He released it on YouTube Music. He released it on Apple Music, on Spotify. It's everywhere now. It's free. All those people that paid $200 for it, sorry. He took your money and became a billionaire. That's a smart man right there. That's all I'm saying. Hey, but for a few years, you had that album no one had. Plain and simple. They can suck your dick for those years. Anyway, what does Yeezy have to say about his accomplishments? Did you know Twitter is free speech again? And he can say whatever the fuck he wants. So what does Yeezy have to say? Well, Yeezy says, I say, bag it. Every day for the same reason that trans fuck themselves every day. Cheers.
Live.
It was hard to pick the right tweet because this guy has not stopped tweeting. It's impossible for me to tell you what he's been saying or what he's been tweeting But at this point, I feel like he's Trump. He's just being a troll, man. I mean, like, I was talking to Joku a few weeks ago. We were playing Fortnite about this guy talking about he's sucking his cousin's dick. And then the following week, we found out it was lyrics to a song he made. And then we found out that the entire album, all the lyrics were actually written by David Bluntz, the fat guy on the oxygen tank and shit. He sits on a couch while he performs with an oxygen tank to breathe. He wrote all the lyrics to all the next album Ye-Z's releasing. And so then everyone's wondering, well, who sucked whose dick? Was it Kanye who sucked his cousin's dick? Or was it fucking David Bluntz that sucked his fucking dick? So at this point, they're just trolling motherfuckers, and it's working. He's going to become a multi-billionaire at this rate with the kind of shit he's pumping out. That's all I'm saying. This is why he's a genius, and none of you are on his fucking God level. You're not on this guy's God level. Because if you were on his God level, his Super Saiyan God level that he's on, you'd be as rich as he is. You would. You'd be fucking worth $1 billion fucking dollars. And not only that, not only would you be worth $1 billion, but you would be fucking the shit out of this fine ass right here. Cheers!
Live.
You know goddamn well we can't end this without showing his beautiful fucking wife. Chiseled and carved by the gods. Given to a god on earth himself. That's right. Bianca Censori. This is a picture supposedly by the paparazzi that claim that her and Ye-Z have been staying in a marriage rehab. It's a rehab center where you go as a couple and you enter it because you both are drunks and are drugs all the time and debaucherous and like to walk around naked and suck each other's fucking genitals in public, shit like that. They go there and they check in and they have marital problems, so they have counseling, but at the same time they also like fucking go to rehab and, you know, they wean them off the drugs and shit. They relapse so they don't relapse and shit. And that's what the fucking paparazzi is saying this picture is from, that she's going to rehab dressed like that. I think they're lying. They're obviously going to Sunday church. They're not going to rehab. They don't have marriage problems. All right? She willingly undresses and prances around in the nude because she likes it. And he likes it that she does that. Because after everyone else gawks at her and wishes you could be there sniffing her pussy, he takes her home and fucks her like a wild animal. And then probably lets, you know, a bunch of guys he ordered, because he doesn't have any friends, a bunch of guys he ordered to fuck her while he sits there and masturbates or records it or takes pictures and shit. And so that's their lifestyle, all right? And none of you fucking understand it, all right? And none of the paparazzi doesn't understand it, but I do, all right? They're going to church. That's all it is to it. This beautiful little girl, that's the way she likes to worship, on her knees. Cheers!
Live.
Oh, Bianca Censori, God bless her. Oh my God, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notifications so stay up to date on your weekly Ye-Z news with the Son of Man and the Woke Pack. Cheers. But I think we're done with the goddamn weekly fucking pop culture breakdown. Mostly because I have a lot of nerd shit for you this week. And as always, I always sometimes cut the show. I trim the fat, as they say. I trim the fat. I cut the show, make it a little short and shit. But, I got a lot of fucking spoilers coming up for you in the comic book breakdown. I'm gonna give you spoilers for Thunderbolts, and you know goddamn well how we do spoilers on this fucking channel. Live. I'm gonna show it to you, so don't worry about it. Oh yeah. And I got spoilers for, I got supposed fake, and I'm gonna debunk them being fake as being truth. Leaks for Doomsday, and I also have legitimate actual leaks for Secret Wars. So don't worry about it. We got plenty of you for you nerds tonight. So I'm gonna go take a leak, and I'm leaving you with the final video for tonight. And this was more chill, and the mood and the vibe is completely different than that first one. I hope you guys enjoy it.
I must confess, I've been lost inside my dreams, but I'm not talking about daydreams or silly little fantasies. I'm talking about big dreams like stretch limousines, caviar to chandeliers while I pour up with beauty queens. Inside my mind I'm always living like celebrities, waking up at noon and sparking up a blunt in Italy. But then life brings me down again. My bills are due and I'm short on rent. I can't make a sandwich cause I got no bread, and I'm digging through these ashtrays looking for a cigarette. And I know that shitty is the way that I'm supposed to feel, but I'd rather be delusional and live somewhere surreal. Cause in my dreams I feast on 3-course meals, I ride around blazing in new chrome wheels. I always feel amazing, the feeling's real, and my pocket's always full of them dollar bills. And though I walk around with a pocket full of cents, in my head I'm cruising by pulling bitches in the stands. Sun. When I'm staring at the sun. When I'm staring at the sun. When I'm staring at the sun. I hate the way world makes me feel, so I go and down another little blue pill. Find peace of mind and things not real, cause dreaming is the only time I ever felt real. I work all day just like a slave, and truth be told I'm underpaid. I've never earned a decent wage. It kinda starts to feeling like I'm digging my own grave. I keep up on my grind, though my thoughts are on the moon. I keep on dreaming of my future, but I can't see past this room. My thoughts start to consume all the light that fills the room, and then before you know it I turn into Dr. Doom. But I got to stay focused, hold the feeling and assume that I've already made it, I'm the richest in the room. I'm toasting and I'm faded, chilling next to Heidi Klum. I'm a pretty motherfucker, still the weirdest in the room. And I gotta see the vision, gotta make sure it stays true. Got to hold on to the feeling like when tripping on these shrooms. And they tell me when you chase your dreams they're really chasing you. I'ma press the brake on them and let them hit me with my dues. And though I walk around with a pocket full of cents, in my head I'm cruising by pulling bitches in the stands. When I'm staring at the sun. When I'm staring at the sun. When I'm staring at the sun.
All right, let's finish this show off with your weekly comic book nerd shit. Oh yeah. we're going to get right smack down into it this week. Yes, my friends, we're going to get right into. And you know what? I'm sorry. I have to do this. We're going to get right into the ass of the fucking show. And if you watch us, you know goddamn well who I'm talking about. None other than Mr. Jimmy fucking Gunn. A man who is single-handedly going to put the final nail in the coffin of an entire corporation. A corporation known as Warner Brothers. Because for whatever reason, some fucking idiot over there at Warner Brothers ran into James Gunn at one of these celebrity fucking meets or world premieres and said, "Hey, you make the Guardians of the Galaxy. How about you talk to my boss and we could make you the guy in charge of DC." Little did that idiot know that James Gunn, when he works for Disney and Marvel, is under the direct, or was back in the day, under the direct supervision of Kevin Feige. And every time James Gunn would go up to Kevin Feige and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this, this, and this," Kevin Feige would say, "No, you're not, because you're an autistic fucking idiot. And I'm not gonna let you spend millions of fucking dollars on whatever bullshit you thought of because you dreamt of it last night. Here is the script. Follow it, you fucking dumbass." Now, if you still think that I'm lying, fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm gonna give you some proof. Just as Indie Phantom had spoiled earlier in the video. I didn't reply, Indie Phantom, because I goddamn you. I fucking hate you. I love you. But at that moment, I hated you because you reminded me of he who should not be named, who is spoiling shit we're gonna talk about later in the episode. Fuck you. I love you, Indie Phantom. You Canuck. You're my Canuck. That's all I'm gonna say. For life.
Live.
You motherfucker. Anyways. Apparently, because they've shown Superman in several fucking showings already. Apparently, there is a scene, or there is a part in the movie where their hashtag super shit becomes popular and goes viral. And Clark Kent is annoyed, and Superman hates it. That everyone is hashtagging super shit. Because, I don't know, a monster attacked and he destroyed some buildings and this guy fucked up and everybody blames him. That was Lex Luthor's plan. Look, let me just flat out tell you, this movie's gonna suck ass. It's already come out that this movie really doesn't have a plot or a goal. Like, there's no really, like, it's basically Superman, everyday life, and Lex Luthor coming up with plan after plan after plan after plan, trying to fuck him up. So that's the whole movie. It's just Lex Luthor coming up with several fucking plans and Superman defying them and figuring out a way to overcome each plan. Basically, a couple of episodes of a cartoon. Not even a cohesive fucking story with a beginning and end, with a conflict, with a resolution, with a climax. No. It's just 5 straight fucking TV fucking cartoon episodes back to back. That's basically what the movie's gonna be. You don't believe me? Just you wait. And I feel sorry for you if you pay to go see this ass. Because that's exactly what you're gonna pay to see. 5 episodes of a fucking animated show brought to life. That's all you're gonna see. No actual fucking cohesive story leading to something bad. No, nothing. It's just 5 episodes of just the adventures of Superman and friends. Literally and friends, because there's like a zillion fucking characters in this goddamn fucking movie. It gets even worse. This guy's an idiot. I'm telling you. I've been saying it for years. When that idiot, he who should not be named, was on this goddamn show. Dumbass. He's over there licking ass, sucking cock. Oh, sorry, wrong side. That son of a bitch. Over there sucking ass. Oh, he's a genius. He's really good at his movies. Fuck you. He's a hack. He's autistic. He's a dumbass. I've been saying it this whole time. I don't even know why they put him in charge of DC. Because you could go, yeah. People went back and found all these tweets about him wanting to rape babies and all these fucking shit. That's why he got fired from Marvel. Because he was tweeting all these shits about wanting to rape babies. But if you keep going back to those tweets, he talks about how Superman is a shitty character and he hates Batman and Wonder Woman and DC is a shitty universe. And he makes fun and talks ass about all of that. And now he's in charge of it. You know what I'm saying? This guy's an idiot. So the man's just a hater. He doesn't. He fucking hates James Gunn. So this could be a good idea because it's like the modern day. So people are hashtagging super shit. It's a good idea. Oh yeah. Well, you haven't heard the rest of it, you dumbass. Because apparently, the explanation to the super shit going viral is going to be that Lex fucking Luthor has some kind of pocket dimension where he has thousands of fucking mutated humanoid monkeys typing away on social media, making hashtag super shit viral. Oh, this is so much better than the Zack Snyder verse. I knew this is exactly what we were gonna get. And there's gonna be worse stuff in the movie than just this. There is. Just you wait. Everybody thinks this guy is some kind of genius, a revolutionary, some kind of Martin Scorsese. The fuck he is. This guy's an idiot. The dumbass. The only reason why he shined over there at Marvel and Disney is because he had Kevin Feige with a thumb up his ass. And that thumb up his ass filtered out all the bad ideas and kept only the good. That's what Kevin Feige does. That's his ability. He can hire somebody who's got a crazy mind, who's spitting ideas nonstop every 5 minutes. And he could only take the good ones and spit everything. That's ass. Because an autistic person will spit ideas. They might not be good ideas. Some might, but a lot of them are not. But an autistic person just spits. It's a computer. It just spits ideas nonstop. And you need somebody there to look at these ideas and say, well, all these 10, 15 of them suck ass. But this one's kind of good. We'll put it over here. All right, all these 40 ideas suck ass. Let's take this one and put it over here. That's what Kevin Feige used to do. And then he took a vacation. And during the vacation, the MCU got fucked up. And now he's back trying to fix it. Good luck, is all I'm going to say. We'll get into that in a little bit. But here we got this autistic idiot, dumbass, loose, in charge of an entire fucking, IP, all these characters, the department, DC, Warner's giving him billions of fucking dollars. Shit. They're about to fucking go bankrupt because this guy's an idiot. They don't even know. This Superman movie probably cost $400 million on the down low. They'll never admit it, but it probably did. And it's going to fail. It's going to be worse than the Marvels. It's going to be worse than The Flash. I'm calling it. It's going to be worse than The Flash, and The Flash was pretty bad. The Marvels was worse than The Flash. Brie Larson did worse than The Flash, than Ezra Miller. As crazy as it is, Ezra Miller is a debaucherous, fucking non-binary, transsexual criminal. And fucking Brie Larson's just a bitch. And somehow people hated her more than Ezra Miller. Because she made less money. But this movie is going to make less than both of those movies. Trust me. Because I've been saying it for a year and a half already. This movie is releasing right next to Jurassic Park, in between Jurassic Park and Fantastic Four. James Gunn, you're dead in the water. Your whole DC universe is dead. Because when fucking Warner sees that your $400 million piece of fucking trash didn't make not even its own money back, all your piece of shit projects will be canceled. And if you think, oh, Son of Man's just a hater. He hates on James Gunn. That's his whole shtick. The whole fucking show revolves around him hating on DC and James Gunn. I don't hate DC. I was rooting for Zack Snyder. It's a goddamn shame that his daughter committed suicide and the goddamn bureaucrats over there at Warner don't have any sympathy and give him enough time to fucking process what just happened and instead replace him with some fucking pervert over there at Marvel. Josh Whedon fucked everything up, by the way. And then just let everything else go to shit. All right, it's not my fault. It's not his fault either. Right? But fuck this guy. Fuck James Gunn. You used to think, he's a hater. That's his shtick. Oh yeah. Well, guess what, motherfucker? This week, Warner Brothers canceled his shitty Sergeant Rock upcoming DC movie. Because instead, remember I said, this has been going on for months and for years. We've been talking about this already. If you watch this channel, you know. We've been saying, this guy has canceled. He doesn't want to do Flash. He doesn't want to do Wonder Woman. He doesn't want to do Batman. He's doing all these bullshit characters. Sergeant Rock is literally a World War I veteran. He's a guy who fought in World War I and has no superhero powers. And only in that one episode are there zombies. But goddamn well, there are not going to be no zombies in the movie this piece of shit was making. Oh my God. Thank God this was canceled. It was going to be Daniel Craig, the James Bond. And then they said they couldn't get him because he right away smelled the shit all over the script. And so he said no. And so they said Colin Farrell was going to be Sergeant Rock. But then Warner said, it doesn't matter if Colin Farrell, an A-lister, is going to be Sergeant Rock. We're canceling this shit, Gunn. Because we have been seeing the reactions online from all the leaks. And not only that, from your screenings. And your Superman movie is not going to be better in Jurassic Park with the mutated dinosaurs looking like xenomorphs and shit. And it's not going to be better in Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal that everybody just saw die on The Last of Us. And they want to see him again because they miss Joel. You're not going to do any good. And so they fucking canceled this piece of shit movie before it even left the ground. Oh, Son of Man, you're just being a hater. This is just one little small bump in the road, says James Gunn. Oh, yeah? Today. Clayface is being delayed. Supposed to be start shooting in October. Warner Brothers saw the script. They saw what this dumbass had made and who he hired. All these idiots. A bunch of people were autistic because there was a guy who didn't have a leg, another guy in a wheelchair. And Warner said, you know what? We're not going to hand over hundreds of millions of dollars to a fucking sideshow freak show that James Gunn just piled up together here to make a movie. Fuck you. And they said, you better start rewriting this from the beginning. And so now they have to rewrite the entire fucking script. Oh, they're saying, oh, it's just a 1-page rewrite. If it was a 1-page rewrite, they wouldn't have stopped production. This guy's an idiot. And Warner finally, hopefully, maybe they've been listening or watching the underground broadcast with the Son of Man and the goddamn
live.
And now they realize that this guy is an autistic fucking dumbass who doesn't know anything about human beings. He only likes monsters and demons and fucking animals and shit and raccoons and ass. Fucking dumbass. This guy's an idiot, man. But we're done talking about this asshole. I'm seriously done. Everybody says, oh, Son of Man's a hater. Fuck you. Just you wait. We're only 2 months away. This comes out in July. And I'm telling you, he will be fired. And DC and everything he's planned out will be canceled. Just like the Snyderverse. This is the end of Warner. This is the end of all that IP. You're not going to see Batman or Superman or any of those heroes for probably 10 years. And the most likely outcome is that Marvel and Disney are going to purchase them. And somebody's going to be put in charge of those IPs over there. That's what's going to happen. Anyways, we're done with Jimmy Gunn. An idiot. And we're going to move on with the goddamn Marvel ass. And guess what, guys? As always, Marvel and Disney have fucked the fans and Jeremy Renner, also known as Hawkeye. I'm going to be honest with you. I was giving Hawkeye a lot of shit because I don't like Hawkeye. I think he was the shittiest Avenger. And he's got no superpowers, a bow and arrow, just a guy. But when I saw the Hawkeye show, I thought he was legit. It was badass. I wanted more of it. Shit, I even went to go watch the Bourne Identities with this guy in it. Because I thought this guy was a badass suddenly. The Hawkeye show, Haley Steinfeld, is a badass show. It's one of the few Marvel shows that was actually good at that time. Because everything else was ass. And if you watch the show, we talked about how much everything else was ass. So you know. Anyway. They fucked this guy over. You wanna know why? Because apparently, Hawkeye, the show, season 2, remember how season 1 ended? The little girl, Haley Steinfeld, her mom was arrested, taken her to jail. Her stepdad doesn't want to be a fucking dad, so he's over there being a vigilante and being rich without a little daughter. So she goes to live and train with Clint Barton. Hawkeye season 2 apparently will not feature Hawkeye in it. I I gotta take a hit after saying that. Because it makes absolutely no fucking sense. And as I take this hit and inhale and let the marijuana smoke and THC engulf my soul, I'm gonna cheers to our very own Australian motherfucking woke packer, the Cut.
You can feel it while smoking. You can feel it while drinking. You can feel it getting woke as fuck. So get your slot ready, because the cunt is here.
Cheers, Cut. And I gotta say good morning to ya, mate. Because over there where he's at, even though right now it's 9:33 p.m. where he's at, it's probably like 10 a.m. or some shit in Australia. Cheers, Cut. And it's Saturday. Hey, motherfucker, send me the winning Powerball ticket numbers so I can win the lottery. Son of a bitch. It's still Friday over here. Oh, yeah. Cheers!
Live.
We love you, the Cut. You're the shit. I missed you, man. Thanks for being here. I'm catching your drawings and your comic books on Instagram, you fucker. Cheers. It's a shit. Anyways, they screwed over Hawkeye. He's not going to be in season 2. You want to know why? Well, I'll let Jeremy Renner tell you why.
They asked me to do season 2, and they offered me half the money. I'm like, wow, it's going to take me twice the amount of work for half the amount of money. And so 8 months of my time, essentially, and to do it for half the amount. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why? Did you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? Maybe that's why you want to pay me half of what I made on the first season? And this is not Marvel, mind you. This is like just Disney, not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants. I told them to go fly a kite, and we didn't see eye to eye on that. And sadly, and I still love the character. I still love to do it. I didn't ask for any more money, mind you, right? It just paid me what I made the first season. So it's a little disheartening that didn't happen, but that's fine. I'm happy to let that go because my body's probably thanking me, time and time again that I'm not doing it right now.
That is fucked up. So basically what happened was they asked him to come back for season 2, but season 1 took 4 months to shoot for him, for his parts. They want him to come back for season 2 to shoot for 8 months. That means season 2 is probably going to be longer. And they wanted him to shoot for 8 months. And they wanted to pay him half the amount they paid him for season 1. That's Disney, a company worth billions. The one show that was actually good out of all the Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel, and the She-Hulks, and all the fucking idiotic, nonsensical, woke bullshit they fed us over the past 4 or 5 years, this show was fucking good. And you want to pay him half what you paid him last time? And you want him to work twice as long? What in the fuck? Seriously. Oh my God. It's just fucking shitty and unbelievable that this happens. And I wouldn't have believed it if he hadn't said it himself in that podcast that he did. You know what I'm saying? That's Disney for you. We have billions and we want more billions. but we don't want to pay our motherfuckers what they're worth. Oh, you're not worth $20 million. You're no Scarlett Johansson. Fuck you, bro. He's Hawkeye. I never used to respect Hawkeye. But this motherfucker got run over and died by a snowplow. I'm telling you, this guy's a badass. Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, would have got run over by a snowplow. That pussy would have been torn to shreds. All right? Robert Downey Jr. in real life would have been torn to shreds. Not Chris Hemsworth. Man, that snowplow would have done shit to Chris Hemsworth. Fucking little scratches. I think Captain America would have taken a beating. He would have been okay, though. Anthony Mackie would be okay, too. Probably like this guy. But yeah, I mean, it was bad. His eyeball, one of his eyeballs was out of his sockets, bro. They put it back in. This guy was bad shape, bro. His lungs was crushed. They said he did probably die, but the fact that he was in the snow and everything was cold, it preserved his body and his heart rate to be really slow to keep him alive. And it was just because it was fucking winter. It was like New Year's and shit. It was cold as fuck when it happened. He deserves $20 million, Disney. Fuck you. That's all I'm going to say. And I think it's shitty that we're going to get Hawkeye season 2. And Hawkeye's not even in it. Yeah, Haley Steinfeld's in it and she's hottie as fuck. But do you realize what season 2 was going to be about? The season 2 was going to be about his brother coming back and being a bad guy. And being another guy with a bow and arrow. It's going to be crazy. But now, like, they're going to write it without him. It's fucking shit. Jeremy Renner's a fucking badass dude, bro. He is. Cheers to him. And fuck you, Disney and Marvel. You dicks. Doing Hawkeye like that. Fuck you. But you know what? Speaking of doing their heroes wrong, Blade is a movie that is centered around a black male, just like Black Panther used to be. Now it's a little girl who doesn't want to get vaccinated and puts everyone else's lives and health at risk on set. But Blade is a movie that will probably never get made. Because apparently some fucking nerd on the internet, I don't know, I didn't take the time to find out if this is true. But this guy, Flylo, he might be a rapper, a producer, or one of these guys, the music guys. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be Son of Man. Fuck you, you're not Son of Man, bitch. One of these guys came out and he said, you know, that he was working on the soundtrack for Blade and was going to get paid. And Marvel gave him all to, like, make music for these scenes and shit. And then they told him, you're fired. Or never mind. Go sell him to someone else. We don't need him. This movie's never going to get made. And if it does, I fucking promise you, Mahershala Ali, by then, would have already dropped out. They have the perfect fucking casting. Mia Goth as Lilith, a demon. Mahershala Ali as Blade. Some little woke-ass girl as his daughter. Purple hair. Probably gonna have those thick glasses. Like one of these non-binaries. You know what I'm saying? Probably be a lesbian. I don't know. Maybe she likes guys too. You know what I'm saying? She hasn't decided. That's the trend nowadays. Maybe a nose ring right here. In the middle. Like Bebop. Right here. Yeah. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Anyways. It was gonna be dope. We're never gonna get this. Why? I'll tell you why. Kevin Feige is a fucking racist. That's right. He doesn't like black men. He likes black women because he's a feminist and he likes the MCU. That's why he killed off T'Challa instead of recasting him with John Boyega, who was a perfect fucking replacement. It's already in Disney and shit and could have fit in better. Hell, they could have gotten Denzel's son. What's his name? I forget what his name is. That guy Washington or whatever. Would have been perfect for it too. No, let's kill off T'Challa and make his sister the Black Panther to make her a girl. It's not like girls and shit. Lesbians. Non-binaries and transsexuals. Nothing wrong with that. This is the lesbians we don't like. We kill off the black man. So Blade, here's to you. I'm sorry I don't have a sound effect. If I would have like one of these like sending off sound effects. I don't know what kind of sound effects it would be, but some kind of white, sober, fucking straight. I know that guy would never be non-binary or transsexual or homosexual of any kind. Some straight, white, Protestant motherfucker who's working all the buttons and telling me what to say would come up with a badass song to bid you farewell, Blade. Cheers. May you rest in peace. Undertaker to you pussies that don't know. Oh yeah, cheers!
Live.
You know what it is, pussies. All right, let's move on to it. Let's get into the Thunderbolt spoilers. I'm a little drunk, so I'm misstepping the button presses. Look, you know how we do spoilers. I'm going to spoil the entire movie for you. So if you don't want you want to go see this blind, then go away. We are done with the goddamn Thunderbolts spoilers. I highly recommend this fucking movie. I highly recommend it, especially for a guy who fucking has been shitting on Marvel movies for the past 5 years. If you're gonna spend any money on any movie, this is the Marvel movie you should. Straight up. So yeah, Thunderbolts. Or you can just wait a month and watch it. Either way, it's a good movie to watch. But let's get into the goddamn Avengers Doomsday leaks. Because apparently this movie has started production. We got some set leaks that looks like some crazy fights have been happening. There are craters everywhere. Like explosions have happened. There's like little, I don't know, there's places where people could be standing. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of people standing, shooting at each other, and explosions everywhere. This is probably, and they're saying that this is probably the front lawn of the X-Men mansion. The Avengers are fighting the X-Men right here. That's crazy. All right. They've already said, you already know the X-Men that are coming back. Famke, Jean, the Phoenix. We're going to get Cyclops. We're going to get Beast, Kelsey Grammer. What's his name? Alan Cummings as Nightcrawler. Channing Tatum as Gambit. Shit. It's exciting news. But at the same time, there is a lot of ass happening. Because apparently, we don't have an actual script to the goddamn movie. Yep. They are following the same goddamn formula that they've been following the past 5 years, where they just start filming a movie without a script and they write it as they go along. And this is already has signs of failure. The only thing that's giving me hope is the fact that the Russo brothers are actually behind the wheel, and they might be able to steer it in the right direction. And the other thing that has me saying there's hope is goddamn fucking alcohol. Cheers.
Live.
Oh my God. Poor Anthony Mackie, man. They're going to be like the second biggest production he's ever been in. When the motherfucking, the fucking movie, they don't even have a script, and he's just there ad-libbing and fucking improvising. He hates improvs. He hates it. He hated it in theater class. He hated it in high school. He hated college. He hates it right now in Hollywood that he has to just make up whatever the fuck because they don't have a script. He hates it. And you know what? If I was in his shoes, I probably would hate it too. I'm not gonna lie, that's ass. You give me something to say, or don't even ask me to come down here at all. That's how I would be. I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying. Apparently, some of the X-Men we were promised, like good old Halle Berry, have not signed on to the movie. And apparently that might be the reason why we don't have a script yet. Because they can't finish writing the movie if some of the characters are not signed on to do the movie yet. So now they're trying to blame it on this little sexy hottie that has no problem getting nude and getting fucked by Billy Bob Thornton and Monsters Ball like a fucking badass porn. So they want to blame it on her for some strange fucking reason. I don't understand why. She cut her hair short already. She dyed it white. Everyone's seen it on social media. So we're all waiting to hear. Maybe she's asking for too much money. I don't know. She is a sex addict. Maybe she's asking for too many escorts or something. Like, look, we can't afford the type of fucking gentleman you want to fucking ram your ass. Fucking whore. Alright? We're Disney. We're cheap as fuck. We don't want to pay for your expensive prostitutes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just a theory. Just throwing it out there. Who knows? Who knows? But here are the past 2 months that we were not here because of unfortunate circumstances. Fuck you, Joe Biden and the economy. A little bit of Trump it's kind of a little bit of his fault too, but more Joe Biden and the economy. Anyways, because of shit and circumstances, we missed 2 months. But the past 2 months, some leaks popped up on the internet. I'm sure you have all seen these. These are Avengers Doomsday, and let me reiterate that, Doomsday leaks. And these leaks seem to show some sort of alternate universe where we see T'Challa's son grown up, the little boy, he's already grown up. We see Star-Lord hanging out with Vision like they're roommates. We see Star-Lord hanging out with what seems like the Champions / Young Avengers. And they have some little blob that came out in the X-Men, the new X-Men team. So it's kind of weird that it's there, but I guess since we own the X-Men properties, let's just throw in a Slimer there to sell toys. All right. But we do have Robert Downey Jr.'s supposed concept design for fucking Doctor Doom. We see his God Doom along with his family there in some kind of Game of Thrones universe, along with the Hulk, his son and his cousin and shit. So if you read comic books like myself and some of the nerds that watch me but probably don't, they watch other people like Eric Voss and the New Rock Stars and heavy spoilers and Comic Storian, and God bless fucking God bless fucking Comic Storian. God bless his soul. I miss you, man. God damn, that was the first motherfucker we saw. Yeah, that's the first motherfucker I found on YouTube and shit. But anyways, collect comic books just like that guy. God rest his soul. We know the stories of the modern day Secret Wars. There's two Secret Wars, the 1984 one and the modern day one. Obviously, Marvel is taking inspiration from the modern day one. And in that one, what ends up happening is this, what they're showing. Dr. Doom creates a brand new reality where everyone has a new life and no one remembers it. Kind of like the way Scarlet Witch does it. A new world, and he's God, and everyone worships him like he's king. And that's exactly what this concept art is showing, right? So when this concept art came out, it obviously looks real and shit. The Russo brothers right away came out and said, hey, this is a farce. This is not concept art for Doomsday. It's a lie. Well, they were right. This isn't concept art for Doomsday. This is concept art for Secret Wars, you idiots. Doomsday is a completely different movie. This is what happens after Doomsday. The new reality is created, and everyone doesn't know what happened before. So everyone's living a weird life like this. The only ones who are going to remember is the heroes that were in the Ark. An Ark that the Fantastic Four and probably the TVA are going to construct. And whoever is in that Ark are the only heroes that are going to remember how everything used to be. And something tells me it's not going to be anybody from here. It's obviously going to be people from other movies, like Nicolas Cage, like Eric Bana, like the old Fantastic Four. Yeah. The new Fantastic Four, it's going to be Tom Holland, Wolverine, Deadpool. It's going to be the heroes that are not in this fucking shit right here that we're seeing from other movies in the past. They're going to be the team that's going to try to fucking save everybody from fucking Tony Stark, Dr. Doom being God and shit. All right, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and all that ass. But let me keep going for you motherfuckers, because this keeps getting crazy. Here are the Doomsday actual leaks that I have for you. Some fucking nerd is now claiming that these are real leaks, but apparently the information and the plot that he's about to tell you in the jits of the movie, I have been saying it for the past year. Avengers Doomsday is and will basically be Avengers versus X-Men. It'll be the Avengers from the MCU versus the X-Men from the Wolverine universe, Deadpool universe that we've been seeing. That's what it's going to be. And it says here that the conflict between the two teams is going to occur at the beginning and second act. And it's going to function as a catalyst for something bigger. Because mainly it's going to serve for both teams getting to know each other and then later joining up to fight Dr. Doom. But at the end of it, Dr. Doom is going to win and rewrite reality, reconstruct it like we just saw in those fucking leaks. And by the way, some nerds, the same shit that I just did with my music videos, some nerds did that with the images that I just showed you. And they make these fucking AI videos that look badass, bro. But after Dr. Doom, they're going to lose. In Avengers Doomsday, that's why it's called Doomsday. Because everyone's going to lose. And Dr. Doom will become God and reshape everything. A lot of people will not remember what life used to be like. And they will be living life like if everything's normal. And Dr. Doom is God, basically. King and God, and they all worship him. And only the people that are on the Ark at the end of Doomsday, the people that are on the Ark, on the ship with the Fantastic Four, I don't think it'll be all the Fantastic Four. It's only going to be Reed Richards. That's it. Reed Richards and whoever he gets on the Ark, because I'm telling you, his family's not going to be on the Ark. Everyone else, they're going to be the only ones that are going to remember what's happening. They're the ones that are going to save the day. But let's move on more to these leaks. It says that the war between the Avengers and the mutants is going to happen right after, because Captain Marvel, Wong, Bruce Banner, and Shuri are going to look for a way to go into to rescue Monica Rambeau. Monica Rambeau landed in the X-Men universe. We saw that in the Marvels. If you fucking saw that movie. If you didn't see it, I don't blame you. I wouldn't have at all. That movie sucked ass. But anyways, it says that then a small team is going to be sent into the X-Men universe. That's what we saw. We just saw this fucking behind the scene photos and shit. And I'm telling you that behind the scene photos makes a lot of sense now that we're reading this right here. Because this is going to be in the X-Men. This is going to be in the X-Men mansion and shit. So the Avengers are going to land here in the X-Men mansion after traveling the universe. And the X-Men are going to be like, who are these guys? And they're going to start fighting them. And that's where there's all this destruction and shit. And that's what's going to happen. And he says that Captain Marvel, Thor, Bruce Banner, Sam Wilson, Shang-Chi, Scott Lang, Ant-Man, Shuri, Namor, and Vision are going to be sent over to that reality. And then Monica Rambeau is going to be confused because since she's been stuck there for a year or two, she'd been talking to the X-Men and now she's like their friend. And not only that, but her mom, remember she met her mom from an alternate reality? Now she's like really attached to her and shit, even though it's not really her mom and shit. And so she's confused. But she said after the first battle, Magneto finds out about this and he gets fucking mad. And so then he figures out how to invade the MCU. Oh, they're invading us? We need to figure out how to invade them. And so he gets the X-Men and people on his side, Magneto. And this is Ian McKellen, the old man and shit. And so they travel to the MCU to fight the Avengers. When they do that, since they're traveling the multiverse back and forth, that triggers an incursion. The incursion is going to cause both of the worlds to crash into each other. That's what that means. And shit. And so then they're in New York City. And it says that a bunch of other heroes appear like Spider-Man and you know, probably Daredevil and other motherfuckers. Spider-Man Tom Holland, I can tell you that they've already said that he will not hardly show his face. He will always be wearing a mask in this movie, Avengers Doomsday, because he is currently shooting the Odyssey and shit. So he can't shoot this. And he's shooting Spider-Man 4. So he can't shoot this movie. So he's only going to come in and record his vocals. And in this movie, we're only going to see Spider-Man with a mask on, which is okay with me. I don't give a fuck about Tom Holland. I like Spider-Man. It says that Sam Wilson goes to Nick Fury. And Nick Fury has a plan where he calls it Avengers World. And he activates all the heroes. And remember that little pin pad? If you saw the Marvels, that he has this pin pad with all the heroes and their addresses and all the information that Ms. Marvel was cycling through. And that's how she finds the kids and shit. Well, Nick Fury has tabs on everybody with superpowers. So he's already made secret teams that nobody knows about. And he activates them. And so we're going to get the West Coast Avengers, which is going to be Vision and a bunch of other motherfuckers. We're going to get the new Avengers, which is the Thunderbolts. We're going to get Sam Wilson and his Avengers. And we're going to get the Young Avengers. So there's going to be 4 fucking teams that are going to show up to fight Doctor Doom, bros. And then it says that the Fantastic Four are not going to be a lot in this movie. But they're basically going to be in the background because I'm telling you, Reed Richards is going to build an ark. And they're going to get the help of the TVA to build the ark. There has to be a way to save a few people so that they can stop whatever Doom does, which is what's going to happen. Yeah. That last part that says that the Thunderbolts are linked to Doom because Bob the Sentinel was kidnapped by Doom is a lie. You can scratch that off. This guy that spoiled this, some of this might be lies, but I think at least 70% of this is true. Because this guy, I've noticed something about this. This is not my time, big titty, my time to shine, or big ass, can we get some toast? This is not them. This motherfucker is someone different, some Mexican. And I'm telling you, I've gone back to his post to read in the past what he's done, and he hides his spoilers. He says spoilers, but he always he puts one lie or two lies that are not true in them. And I can tell you, because I've already seen Thunderbolts, that last part is not true. Because that doesn't happen. This guy's sneaky because he doesn't want to get caught. So in every spoiler, he puts a lie or two. I've been noticing about this fucking guy. So everything we just talked about, I can tell you about 80 to 70% of it is true. Some of it might not be. Because this guy likes to hide his identity. But these are doomsday leaks. But here are more. And these are more credible, legitimate doomsday leaks. Kevin Feige is fucking up left and right. And let me explain to you why. Because none other than fucking Chris Claremont. This is a guy who basically wrote a lot of the Secret Wars, X-Men, and a lot of shit for Marvel in the past fucking 2 decades. And shit. He was one of these Comic Cons. And he started asking questions. And they started asking him questions that if he's visited over there at MCU and Marvel. And he said, yeah, they invited me and I saw this ass. What did you see, sir? Oh, I saw this and this and this and this and this.
Live.
I don't know why Kevin Feige and Marvel want to let these senile, old 80-year-old diaper-wearing motherfuckers, then their heads are not in the right place, come in here and see what we're doing, so that then they can go blurt everything out to everyone. Me and my kind of channel, we like it because it gives us content and shit like that. But if you're a fan and you don't want spoilers, this is a big fuck up. You know, I would never let anyone over the age of 50 to come into my set. That's all I gotta say. But that's just me. Someone else might. I don't know. Anyways, but Chris Claremont went out and gave out tons of leaks, motherfuckers. One of the main leaks this asshole came out and said is that, wait, what am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong button here, motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Where it is, here it goes. That Robert Downey Jr. is obviously coming back as Dr. Doom. But for Secret Wars, he was saying specifically for Secret Wars, he is going to play several different variants of Tony Stark. Not just Dr. Doom. He will play several different variants of Tony Stark. He didn't say how many. He just says several variants. Obviously, he either read the script or saw concept art. But that's how he knows. He also straight up said in the Comic-Con that Steve Rogers, Chris Evans will come back. We knew this already. And that he's going to come back as a Steve Rogers variant, as a young, skinny Steve Rogers variant, and as Captain Hydra, which I already said. My theory, and this is not in the comic books, but my theory, because I think this is a cool theory, is that since Dr. Doom is a variant of Tony Stark being evil, Dr. Doom would assemble an evil Avengers team with variants of everyone, the original 5, variants of the original 5, but evil variants. Where we get Captain Hydra, we get Maestro Hulk, Black Widow could just be a evil Black Widow, and fucking Hawkeye, you know, an evil Hawkeye or whatever. That's just variants, and that's the 5 bad evil Avengers, and that's what I want to happen. And it's a possibility if Captain Hydra is gonna be in it. But that's not the only fucking secret he went out. He went out and said a couple of X-Men secrets. The main secret everybody's talking about is he did say that Wolverine is going to kill a very important fucking character in Secret Wars. Wolverine will kill a very important character. Hugh Jackman is going to kill someone very important in the movies. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that it's fucking Brie Larson or She-Hulk. Because I don't like those characters. Let's just hope it's them. All right. Cheers to that. He did say a bunch of other heroes that were going to pop out in them. He did say Rebecca Romaine Stamos, even though she has not been announced. He said she's coming back as Mystique. This is for Secret Wars. The cast that was announced was for Doomsday earlier. Secret Wars is a whole nother ball game, so he could be telling the truth. What he saw or read or they showed him is probably real. He said Rebecca Romaine Stamos will be Mystique again. Phoenix, Famke Janssen will be Phoenix again. He said, Miss Psylocke, what's her name? Olivia Munn. Psylocke is coming back, is what he said. Pretty fucking crazy. I think it's true. I think Marvel and Kevin Feige fucked up by letting this old man show up there on set. They showed him the script. They showed him concept art. He talked to actors. A shit and a half. I genuinely think that this is probably true, man. And I do think they fucked up. You idiots. They shouldn't be letting old people onto sets. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh my God. I do want to say that I am genuinely excited for the next few movies. I am excited for Fantastic. After watching Thunderbolts, I am excited for Fantastic Four. That might be a movie I am considering watching live. I'm considering going and just watching it and saying, you know what? I haven't paid for a Marvel movie, but fuck it. I think I might pay for Fantastic Four because it's going to lead into everything. We'll see how that turns out, everybody. But I think I am done with the ranting and shit for tonight. I'm going to leave you all with a little bit of life advice. Before I leave you with the life advice, I want to thank the Woke Pack. Live. And everyone who didn't unsubscribe for the loyalty. It's been 4.5 years, maybe, and we barely have 600 subscribers. But from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for being a subscriber. And for the 40 of you who actually watched this video, it's probably 20, because I think 20 of those other views are probably me watching the video by myself over and over again, and shit, and ass. For the 20 of you, and it's probably less because a few of you watch it twice or 3 times. So let's just say for the 7 of you who actually watch this channel, God bless you. Sons of bitches. So the man loves you. Cheers. Live. But let me leave you with some life advice to take home for the evening. This is some serious shit. Straight up. 50% of the people that you know right now, 50% of them They don't want you to succeed. They don't. They want you to fail. They're haters. Hate you. You talk to them every day. They say hello. They shake your hands. They say, hey, that's badass. You're doing great. How you doing, man? But deep down inside, they hate you. They don't like you. They want you to fail. That's 50% of the people you know. The other 50% of the people, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care. They don't care enough to hate you. They don't care what you do. They don't care if you succeed or if you fail. You're not even a thought in their minds. They're wrapped up in their own world, in their own problems, in their own lives. So what it comes down to is that there ain't a goddamn fucking person on this earth that cares about you except yourself. So do something good for you. That is my life advice for this week. God bless everyone. Cheers to the Wolfpack. And I'll see you next week.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?